Alright, here we go. Been a little over a week since I've done this. Still been practicing drawing and whatnot, but just haven't done this in a while. Still working that Ruby thing, but yeah, I'm still bad at making backgrounds, so I didn't get that far. So yeah, still trying to work on making a background for it, but it just hasn't been that great. As for now, I'm just gonna draw random stuff. Or just draw and talk as the title says. It was just me practicing, to be honest. Which I've also been trying to do this a little differently. Zoom in a bit more. I saw someone do it like this. Just make spheres. You know? Well, yeah. What was I saying? But yeah, I'm trying to make a background, but has been going the best. Should I even show what I've tried? I don't feel like it. I've tried, followed some things, but that's another issue. It's just not as many tutorials and stuff for Clip Studios. Keep seeing, but like Photoshop, a lot for Photoshop. Which, not really what I'm using. Like it's good to know some of that stuff, but doesn't really help me out when you're trying to follow things one for one. Let me see here. Byline, right site. Something like that. Yeah, not too many tutorials out there to do specifically what I want. There were some tutorials and I did follow some and kind of gloss over some things at times. Although again, like almost every day I've been practicing, still making these models, or at least the basic modeling, I guess. Which, in this case, although, what am I gonna? I will say mainly have drawn women, and this is the pose I'm referencing at the moment is Goku. Probably something I should work on, maybe. Who knows? But it's fine. Well, there's another thing I just started working on besides just... I don't know, this is my train of thought. That foot don't look right. Alright. Better. Oh yeah, one little art piece I was trying to work on my own. I probably will show that. Okay, that's so small. Better-ish. Wrong button. Yeah, but been trying to, I guess, work on a Bioshock piece. Well, that's the next little project in quotation marks there. That's the one I am working on. But I haven't really been doing much, just practicing here and there, trying to get better at backgrounds. That part has not been going as well as I would like. I suppose they have gotten a little better. This is the ISI, right? See if I can draw the hair. How do we draw his mouth? That looks Super Saiyan-ish, right? Base-wise, at least. Try to copy this real quick. Because why not? I got to this point. Should probably make this smaller. It would help. Also, I lost my train of thought again. I hope I find it again at some point, but for now it's lost. I have made this a little bit much. Oh yeah, that hair's definitely exaggerated a bit. Let's make some adjustments. As far as watching things, well, that's one thing I occasionally talk about. Started watching Friedrich. Good show. Although I kind of expected it to be, there was a lot of hype behind it. I'm the kind of person where if something does get a lot of hype, I tend to check it out at some point. At least my thoughts on it, when something has a lot of hype, it's usually for a reason. Some say a lot of hype shows tend to be overrated, but I think that means that a lot of people actually liked it, and there's a higher chance of you maybe liking it. Well, yeah, it doesn't need a little work, but it's a very quick rough drawing that I did in like 10 minutes. There's another thing, I need to practice making drawing clothes. Try to have practice a little bit. Let's see. Let me see. While I'm here, let's try drawing something on it. Bring up just some random images. This one works. For what I need it to works. Get rid of that, get that. Oops, wrong layer. That layer. Except I'm gonna adjust this a bit so it's a little less, what do you call it, feminine? It needs work, that's for sure. That's a little better. I'm gonna ignore the hands. Also, the angle isn't quite right. So we're gonna move on. That's the wrong tool. Let's do this. Luckily, this guy also has similar pose. Although, how well it's gonna look once I'm done with this, completely different topic. Yeah, sort of looking a little questionable. I think that's one thing. Just trying a little too hard to get it perfect. Which, yeah. Yeah, that's another thing where I need to... Well, I've already said it. I need to work on drawing clothes. One of the things I need to work on. And ruffled up. I know one way to do it would, I guess people call it triangles, but yeah, something to look into more. Guess this will be a triangle here, maybe. Also, I'm doing this way too low. Man, whatever. Be belt here. It'd be better if it was a different kind of shirts. It's made the hand way too thin. Yeah, I need to go back into look into that. Doesn't look right. Well, then again, this is why it's practice, isn't it? Like I'm trying. Like it doesn't look well. Can I make that thinner? See an example, like sure it's a little loose and crumpled into itself. I guess we'll see what it looks like when it's all over. I'm still not gonna draw hands for the time being, but you know. Interesting. Man, it's something. That's not right. Well, not completely, at least. Like it usually is lines because, you know, it's a little crumpled there. That is where your legs tend to move the most, isn't it? Or, well, I suppose there's knees as well. Pretend he has some loafers on or something. Well, I pretend I'm kind of drawing it. Alright, how bad is this? Let's see. Let's just duplicate layer. Then do this. Well, it looks a bit silly. Well, as I said in the beginning, it needs work. It's not horrible. Well, no, it's kind of bad. It's a learning experience. Just merge those. But doing this also reminds me I need to get back on watching those Dragon Ball movies. Or Dragon Ball Z movies. I was watching them before. I'm gonna do this. Let's see. Let's find something else to draw real quick. Stay with the Super Saiyan. Shows a better picture of this. I'm trying to go for a different pose, but I was trying to stay on the Dragon Ball train here. I'd like to be the one where powering up and going, or just powered up and went to Super Saiyan. I can't quite find the right pose that I wanted. I did find it right away, but it cuts off the legs. Suppose I can make that up on my own. Oop, that's not the pencil. That is the pencil. Did not intend to get that close. Okay. Too close, too close. Something like that. Alright, looks seems right. We'll see, needs to be more of an angle to the left. Yeah, we'll fix that in post. Oh yes, well yes, doing this reminds me, I think it's a big ball. Yeah, good enough. I was rewatching, well, partially rewatching and just watching for the first time all the Dragon Ball Z movies. Watched a lot of them back in the day. But not all of them, and I always wanted to watch all of them. And I did buy all of them. I need to stop going to the wrong button or clicking and going to the wrong tool. This right? No, it's not right. That's gonna be coming at you. But whatever. And I did buy them all, and I've been I wasn't rewatching them a little while ago. But then I stopped. It's probably gonna be bigger too, but who knows? But what was the last one I even watched? I forgot how many there were as well, not including the TV specials like, was it Story of Trunks? Let me see, where did I leave off? I've been watching them in order as well. Dead Zone. World Tree? Oh, that's World's Strongest after that. Then Tree of Might. Bardock. I think that was a TV special. Lord of Slug. Cooler's Revenge. That's where I left off. The next one is Return of Cooler. Including the TV special. What is this? 15? And there's also some OVAs that aren't really included in this. But, oh well. Those aren't as important. Then again, none of these movies are canon. Well, no, actually. Well, the history of Trunk technically is, isn't it? Marta got retconned. Oop. Wrong button. Or at least in Super, Bardock is retconned because they retell that story. Yeah, accent right. I need to put the ear lower. Okay. Well, yeah. I'll finish them all one day. That ain't right either. See, like so. Oop, nope. Rotate. Redo it again. Yeah, like that. I don't know. Well, yeah, some of them I have watched in the past, back on TV when they were first airing. A lot of them I wasn't able to catch. Like one of the ones on the series that I did catch would be I think Tree of Might was one that I just said off the top of my head. I need to bring up the list again. One that I missed that was Lord Slug. Lord Slug? Lord Slug? What's his face? But surprisingly, there's a lot more dance numbers in that. In those movies than I remember. I don't know why they give Gohan so many dance numbers. Kind of funny. Kind of funny that they did. So weakness of Piccolo. It's kind of funny. It's whistling. That takes part in Lord Slug. Like, why is he weak to whistling? Gohan had a dance number. And Piccolo got mad at him. It was hurting him. Well, this needs work. I'm not gonna draw the hair. And just some things are just silly, I suppose. Oh boy, that needs work. Luckily, I'm just doing this for a quick practice, but it definitely shows that I still need a lot more practice. Mainly because this knee is supposed to be coming at you. I'm not sure if that helps. Those look feminine over there. Just saying. Right back. Taking a water break. Let me see. Where was the one that I was working on yesterday? Oh yeah, I called it test for whatever reason. It was this. This is what I was working on. That's while I'm here, you know, work on it a little bit. I'm gonna bring up my reference again. Where did my reference go? There it is. Although this is still kind of just a rough drawing. Originally was this, just to get the pose down. Turned into that. Then I started refining it further. I made the head too big the first time around. It still needs adjustments, but it's better, and adding a little more details here and there. This kind of hides things, which is nice. Although it needs a little more detailed as well. I think the next part here would be, of course, to, I guess, just finish the line work. Or, well, finish the basic line work. So trying to pull up more pictures, reference. Something like that. It's gonna need a little more doing. I'm not sure. I also got a new mic. Well, a new headset. Should be a lot less little static coming from it. Yeah, I can delete that. Let's see. Something like that. Yeah, it's always gonna be more details here and there. I'll probably make this one look more like that. Well, this one should have more details and whatnot on it. Whoops. Maybe move that forward a bit more. Get rid of some stuff here and there. Okay, that does indeed look like a fist. Something like that. That's the thing, some of these, like this pipe here. I guess you can call it a roll gauge, I don't know. But it goes like from here down here. Here. And then another one will come like over here. See, this might need to move this somewhere else. We'll move the head more forward. So about the arm should be coming up from here. Right. Made proportion for all. Looking at it again. And because of this, Then I was looking at a Big Daddy model though. They got that Hunchback of Notre Dame look too. That Hunchback look. Cause I guess they're like these are their arms. If anything, more higher up like that. Moving on though. Yeah, that's probably why the arm needs to move. Let's see, what other pictures are there? Well, there's ones that move it down. Ooh, it's a nice picture. Not what I need, but that's a nice picture. Then there's the cosplay ones. Definitely not accurate looking, but who's gonna break their back trying to make a 100% accurate Big Daddy? Well, probably will still draw this again, moving the arm around. That's the big thing. Maybe move this back. No, I don't need to move the whole thing. Let me get this as well. This'll do. Technically, again, we need to go further up. If anything, maybe even further, like here. I need to move this downward. Okay. I'm gonna do this here. Let's get rid of those. They're not needed. I'm gonna move this as well. Then I'm gonna deselect a little bit here. Not that much. I'm gonna keep some of these parts where they're at. For reference purposes. Move it further back. This man has quite the hump. Guess here would be fine. Force, make other adjustments. Ah, some wasted effort. Yeah, it needs to start up here. Minimum needs to start up here. And I can adjust that. Or let me redraw it from here and see what it looks like. When I redraw. Not the eraser. Not thick enough. Okay. Don't know about that part, but yeah. Not the, okay, that is too thin. Too thin. Better. To be honest, it's all kind of, you can say practice or kind of getting the design down. Nope. Whole thing's a little too long. That's another issue with it, is all. Gonna need to make this arm bigger as well. One goes here, the other one goes over there somewhere. Better-ish. It's proof of concept. Yeah, make it so this arm. Where is this coming from? Let's do this. Determine how this is gonna be. was it? No, I don't like that. Nope, I don't like that either. You like that? That ain't right. The arms need to be thicker. Maybe pull the head back. Posture-wise, all fine. Now I need to move the arms back as well. But for that, I need to move the head back more. Oh, wrong one. Okay. Don't need this now. I think I need to redraw it. No, better if I don't. Whoa. And do this. Move that back. Maybe move it up. No. Well. Yeah, move it up a little bit. No, cancel that. Let's cut, paste, move that onto its own layer. Let's make this one red. Let's do differentiates. Differentiate? Blah, 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 blah. So I know it's different. Because I got this, leave that blue. Careful, careful. Wrong layer. Something like that. Get this. I'm gonna do this. Right, let's do. Let's move it here. It needs to be bigger. If anything was so shorter. Let's do this again. Do that. Let's make this one green. I don't know why I'm making all these different colors. Just leave it black. Like that. Deselect. So I want to make this shorter. So curious how this is all going to turn out. Yeah, that needs work. Yeah, I thought I had the pose down and everything, but then, looking at it further, it needs work. Well, I guess that's part of getting the pose down. The arms need to be big, but yeah. Oops. Don't need that. Either way, I'm gonna call it there for now. Need to get back into the groove of doing this. Been a minute since I've done it, like a little over a week. Well, this is what I've done, and I don't know. Maybe the next thing I do or work on will be something more focused. Maybe I'll continue this, I don't know. I will definitely continue this on my own, if not on a stream. But for now, I'm calling it a day. Probably work on this on my own after. But yeah, till next time.